Good morning. My name is Heather Cromie. I'm your greeting elder today. I hope everyone received a very warm welcome coming into church, and also welcome to those who are joining us online. We're so glad that you are part of our congregation. Today our church school program gathers in the CE room. There's also nursery space available for our youngest people in the congregation. Following worship, everyone is invited downstairs to the church hall for tea, coffee, and fellowship. Thank you to our coffee hour hosts, Bill and Sheila, today. Today is Thanksgiving Sunday, and we will receive a special offering for the Benevolent Fund. This is the fund we use to help people in our community with food and other needs, and also offer a smile at Christmas to the people of St. Andrews who are not able to get out to church. On the back, Corey is just pointing to behind George there is a basket that has envelopes in it in which you could place your contribution for the Benevolent Fund. Monday, church office is closed for Thanksgiving. Tuesday, the PA Day Camp team meets for planning at 11 and prayer shawl gathers at 1 p.m. Thursday, choir rehearses at 7 p.m. Saturday, October 18th, the Women's Fellowship are hosting a talk on elder abuse. Sheila Engel will be the special speaker. Michelle has an announcement about the bazaar.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Michelle Morin. I am the coordinator this year for the Christmas Bazaar. Just a couple of items to help with the planning. Planning is underway for our annual Christmas Bazaar, and it's just over 4 weeks. It's actually less than 4 weeks now. And we'll be keeping the same format as all of our previous years, and this has proven quite popular to our community in Newmarket that loves to come out. We're open right at 8:30, and we're known for being the first people who have their bazaar open. So everyone's very excited in the community to come out. So if you'd like to be, if you have interest to help out, there's lots of opportunity. If you'd like to bake some items, preserves are very popular, salsa, zucchini relish, those types of things. We have our bake table. Jewelry, purses, scarves area is also quite popular. Our amazing craft table, so if you have some items that you like to make and you'd like to donate, knitting, sewing items, those types of things, anything that you'd like to donate is greatly welcome. We also have a treasure room, which is household items that you may no longer would like, but you think that other people would enjoy. Those go very well too. Old Christmas decorations that you might want to get rid of, or art pieces, those types of things. Anything that you'd like. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. Lisa also can help direct. If you email into the office, she can direct you to my email as well. We are going to be setting up, like previous years, mostly on the Friday. So we have some groups using the space in the hall before us. So we'll do Thursday night and Friday all day, and then we'll be ready to go at 8 o'clock on Saturday for helpers coming. Thank you to those who've already reached out. We've got quite a crew already on all the tables. As I said, if you are interested, more help is greatly appreciated. Books this year, we are definitely doing a book room. We found from previous years that the most popular items are the popular fiction novels, and that way if we kind of curate our book sales to those popular fiction titles, then we'd have more room to put those out. So if you'd like to bring in, and if you're not sure what those are, just bring everything in and we'll kind of go through that. It's just we're limited on the space, so we're trying to kind of put things out that we know others would be interested in. And thank you for your time. November 8th, Saturday, November 8th.
And John has an announcement about parking.
Good morning. Just a couple of thoughts about parking as we get ready for later in the fall and the winter season, but also with the fact that the restaurant next door is opening gradually. So we are getting, they're certainly getting customers, et cetera, with that. We've had a meeting with the owner of the bar locale and discussed parking and how that might work. They're willing to let us use their end parking spots on a Sunday like today, and then some of our parking along the end of the building we let them use for their customers. But with winter coming as well, we're finding that we'll need to pay attention to parking. Even with our numbers, where we were 65 or so people a year or so ago, we're averaging around 80, 85, even 90 people coming to church on Sunday. So I would imagine if you came just before 11, there's not a lot of parking spots out there. So a couple of things we're going to start with to help our parking out. One is to encourage people to share parking or carpool if you have an activity, especially on a Thursday night here. It's the busiest. We got a note from Al-Anon, who meet over in our church in the far end. Some other people couldn't find a parking spot, and they know with people coming into Al-Anon, if they can't find parking, they just keep going. So we want to keep our parking at a premium, especially Thursday nights. We've had one group move from a Thursday night over to a different night, which will help. We're going to start putting the chain up on the front parking lot driveway, the north one here, with some pylons to give people more of an impression. Park somewhere else if you're not a church member, kind of thing. So we'll work with those things, some carpooling. Keep in mind, as the snow happens, we lose a half a dozen spots with the snow piled up on the end of our parking lot area too. So as the winter progresses, parking becomes a premium. Keep that in mind, especially the carpooling idea as we get closer to winter. I think it'll help the situation out for all people. Thank you.
We're looking for names and addresses of our post-secondary students as we start getting ready for the Christmas care packages that we send to let our students know we are thinking of them. Right now, we are not passing the offering plates. They're located at the entrance to the sanctuary. Offerings are greatly accepted, gratefully received in the offering plates as you come into the sanctuary or as you leave the service. These are the announcements for the week. We will now do the land acknowledgement in unison. Together, we recognize that the land where we gather for worship belongs to God, as does all of creation. We also recognize that this land has been in the care of Indigenous peoples long before the settlers of European descent claimed ownership and displaced those for whom it was home. St. Andrew's, Newmarket would like to express our gratitude and appreciation to those whose territory we reside on. The First Peoples of the Mississaugas of Alderville, Curve Lake, Hiawatha, Scugog Island, and we would like to thank as we pursue our goals to honor truth and work toward reconciliation. We lament this injustice in our history and commit our congregation and neighborhood.
will be on the screen. Praise to the Lord, all. Know that it is the Lord God. Let us God this day. If you'd like to follow. Great. Leaves flying south, and he speaks to us of your what each of your creatures renew our offer. And offer those we meet. Gratitude in his name for us to live gratefully. We are as to we acknowledge that we live life with the abundance not always recognize the and ignore the present needs and narrow vision. We ask this in his name, who God is from everlasting of set be with you. Let's greet one another, offering makes sense for you today. Our hymn is number 4. I will praise, and the words are my goodness. But that's, but and what you're meant to do is you take them out of the jar, pick a color. Each stone, say thank you to God for. So there's maybe thinking that are, I forgot I had those. There are many things that I forgot. As I looked at the ground, I started like wouldn't it? Okay. And maybe we could be so many. Tells us if there's one there, could be an as with your